I started in the industry at a really young age. My grandmother was a hairdresser and owned her own beauty salon, so I grew up in that environment in the Midwest. I always just loved watching her and how she was making people look beautiful and feel beautiful, and that resonated with me my whole life. And so when I was choosing my career path, I followed in her footsteps, and it was a real natural thing for me. I went to beauty school 2 months after I graduated from high school. Loved every minute of it, and still 23 years later, I love what I do. Love what I do. I love being an esthetician for the obvious reasons of, making people look better and feel comfortable in their own skin. But I also really like the cosmetic chemistry side of it. I love developing new products. I love learning about science. I love mentoring other estheticians. The secret to beautiful skin is compliance. It really is. It's about being willing to do the work. It doesn't have to take a lot of time, but caring for your skin, respecting it, realizing that your face is what sees the world every day, and you want to take good care of it. I've had the pleasure of working with many celebrities through the years. Recently, Melissa Rycroft with Dancing with the Stars. She got married, and so that's always fun to work with somebody who's getting married and ensuring that their skin will glow for their wedding day. Jessica and Ashley Simpson. It's fun to work with celebrities because since they're in the public eye, they really listen to what I have to say, and they really make a conscious effort to care for their skin, because people are photographing them all day long and critiquing their skin. And so they're really, when I talk about the secret to beautiful skin being about compliance, they really do comply because they kind of have to, because that's their faces, their career. But whether a celebrity or not, your skin is your best accessory. Everyone sees your skin every day, and so it's important to care for it and put your best face forward to the world every day. Dreaming of being in France with my husband's family and all the good food that they have over there, and pulling me away from the everyday world of running a skincare company and just relaxing, a little family time, vacation time. People are surprised when they find out that in my other life I ride a Harley Davidson, and it's not quite what you think of when you think of the skincare world. But I tell people I love to wear leather, and I'm just going to make sure my skin never looks like leather. So sunscreen, I'm covered in it when I'm out there, but I love being on my Harley, and that's really when I can relax. Working with women that have been affected by domestic violence, I really realize how powerful being an esthetician is in the skincare industry, because you're really healing them with your touch. I remember once there was a woman who I worked with, and I went to touch her to start her facial, and she just jumped. And it was like she didn't trust touch. And so my hands can really be so much more than just making someone have a pretty face. My best tip is, after you wash your face, never let your skin be bare for more than 60 seconds. Because when you wash your skin, as the water starts to evaporate, it draws moisture out of the skin, and your skin can be really tight and dehydrated. So after you cleanse, ideally you want to use a toner that's alcohol-free, but make sure a moisturizer goes onto your skin within 60 seconds after washing, or the skin will get really dehydrated. So never leave your skin bare for more than 60 seconds after washing. My favorite skincare tips are to never wash with a regular washcloth. Use a baby washcloth. It's more gentle to the skin, and you want to treat your skin gently. The second tip is make sure that your sunscreen is built into your moisturizer. A lot of people will use two. They'll use a sunblock and a moisturizer, but to simplify your life, just have it built into one. And the third tip is always use an alcohol-free toner. When you apply it to the skin, leave it wet before applying moisturizer, so it gives your skin a drink of moisture. My favorite skincare product is Renee Rouleau Vitamin C and E Complex. The reason why I love it so much is because it uses stabilized vitamin C. A lot of vitamin C serums sting on people's skin, but it's a no-sting formula, so it's really good for sensitive skin. But what it does is it helps to neutralize the free radicals that lead to aging. It also helps to lighten brown spots. It's really good for brightening, but it's really good for sensitive skin, and I love that formula. It's just one of our best sellers. Clients love it. I love it. It's great. My advice to new estheticians is that there's many opportunities to use your aesthetics license. You could work on a cruise line and get facials there. You could work in a medical office. You could work in a skincare spa. You could work in a department store. You could be a sales rep for a skincare line. And before you go to school, really have an understanding of where you would like to work, and then that way when you're learning in school, you can always be making sure that you're learning the things that you'll need to work in that kind of environment. For more skincare tips and expert skin advice, make sure to visit us at reneerouleau.com.